Yes, sir! Yes, sir. Welcome one, welcome all to GMW. That's right, GMW makes its debut right now here on Facebook. This is the very first installment, ladies and gentlemen, of GMW Underground. Okay, the very first installment on GMW Underground. Now, before we get into the show, allow me to take you through the concept of this show and the concept of GMW in general. Let me do something quickly. Okay, and that. Beautiful. Yeah. Right. So here's the deal, people. GMW stands for Gamesmatter Wrestling. Now, I have created a show. I do a GMW show every Tuesday and Thursday. I've just kicked off the new season. I've got the other episode coming up, which will be coming up probably tomorrow on this very channel. So look out for that as well. I'll sort that out after this stream. Gamesmatter Wrestling. It isn't, I guess you could say, an E-Fed promotion, because it's E-Fed Wrestling, as they call it. I've never considered it an E-Fed promotion, but hey, it is what it is. You just go with it, don't you? You know. And it's a stream. It's a series that gets streamed every Tuesday and Thursday on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Gamesmatter Wrestling. But since I started building this Facebook page and everything, since Mixer went down last season, I thought I'll give Facebook a try, see what happens and everything. And then I built it up and got what I did and everything like that. And then I started putting my GMW episodes on here. And you people seem to have liked them. They seem to get 300, 400 views at the most on here. And people seem to enjoy them. So I decided to create a show for you guys on a weekly basis. It might not necessarily be every Saturday. Okay, it might not necessarily be every Saturday on this channel. Okay, just to clarify that right now. It might not be every Saturday on this channel because I might be doing something. Could be working. At the moment right now, I ain't doing shit because I'm in lockdown. But I might be working, I might not be. I don't know what I'm doing. But that all depends how the flow. But for now, the concept is you get it every week. Also, I'm going to bring you this every week. There's going to be matches tonight, and I'm going to go through what happened, to my remembrance at least, of what happened on Tuesday and Thursday, the main talking points of what happens on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and also maybe a little bit of build-up going into this coming Tuesday as well, which is on the Twitch channel, which you will get replay on here as well. I wish I could stream them on both, to be honest with you, but I can't. You know, all these other restream sites and everything like that, you have to subscribe to the Facebook thing, which is a lot of shite, quite frankly. But anyway, so every single Saturday on this very channel, you're going to get your dose of GMW. And a big thank you to everybody who has made this possible. And supported GMW too. Even when you've watched it, checked it out, reacted to it, liked, shared, subscribed, whatever. Thank you. Right, we get into this episode. This is GMW Underground. Debut starts today, January 16th, and away we go. Tonight's episode, ladies and gentlemen, is main evented by this. Jon Moxley, one-on-one with Hannibal Black. The winner of this match is the #1 contender for the GMW World Heavyweight Championship. This was brought down this week, okay? Hannibal Black won a match on Tuesday, which was a battle royal, and Moxley got this opportunity because of his the executive vice president of AEW, Mr. Cody Rhodes, beating me on Thursday, sorry, this past Thursday. You will see the replays of their matches coming up shortly. The Tuesday episode is already up now on the channel. Tuesday's episode is already up now on the channel. Thursday's is on the way, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, this is what led to this match, and the winner of this match will get first crack at the World Heavyweight Champion, which is the Big Amish. Big Amish is not in action tonight. He's got the night off. Billy Paragon, who won a 3-way dance on, I believe, Thursday, is going to call out the telephone. As a matter of fact, the Big Amish is here tonight because Mr. Paragon plans on calling this man out, because Mr. Paragon is in line for a TV championship match. When will he get it? Hopefully we'll find out tonight. Also tonight, Orange Juice Jones, member of the Wolfpack Mafia, will make his debut here on his very first wrestling appearance here on this new episode for the Facebook page. GMW Underground tonight. You've seen him regularly on the Tuesdays and Thursdays episodes. Tonight he wrestles Robert Styles of the Fallen Disciples. Yes, he's back. Let's just say the Fallen Disciples had a bit of a makeover over the Christmas period. Now, tonight is based on what happened on Tuesday, because OJJ was in a battle royal to determine the number one contender. He got eliminated by the eventual winner, Hannibal Black. And since Hannibal Black and Hannibal Black got into a little bit of a brawl on Thursday, and since Hannibal Black can't wrestle him tonight because he's in the main event, he sent Mr. Robert Styles to do his dirty work for him. So it's Robert Styles and OJJ tonight, and that is your co-main event of this evening. Also tonight, tag team. Now, I promised myself, and I'll explain this during the duration of the show, this season's all going to be all about tag teams. Tag team matches this week, or this season at least. I'm going to build up the tag team division, if you will. So tonight we have got the Aftershock. Yes, the Aftershock, as they are called. Appreciate that like, Joe. We've got the Aftershock, as they're called, which is Pete Groves and Scott Groves, and they're going to go up against a guy who's familiar to GMW, Mr. Damian Frost, and his partner and brother, Xander Frost. So the Frost brothers are in action tonight as well. Appreciate the likes, Joe. Right. So that will be tag team match later on. So we're going to get a good look at the Aftershock. Will there be contenders? Will there be contenders, and will there be competition for the Mafia, who currently hold the World Tag Team titles? Also, based on what happened Tuesdays and Thursdays, tonight, these two got into a brawl on Thursday, so I've decided to have them settle it tonight. Colby Jordan, former World Heavyweight Champion here in GMW, he's going to go one-on-one with his supposed new tag team partner, Tor Helvossen. Now, if you watch what happened on Tuesday and Thursday, you'll know how weird this is getting. I'll explain more during the duration of the show, but this is going to be a no disqualification match. I'm just going to let these guys go for it tonight. Anyway, also tonight, the Hardcore Championship is on the line. Mr. Adrian Webb, courtesy of a count-out victory, gets his championship match. Yeah, I do that all the time, Joe. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I do that all the time. I forget to switch and everything like that, but it's fine. Yes, so Hardcore Championship tonight. It is Extreme Rules, false count anywhere, and it is for that Hardcore Championship you see in the background. Also tonight, Bane is back, and I've motivated this guy because he's been here in GMW and he hasn't got anywhere. So hopefully he's back tonight, and he's going to go up against the debut Aiden Wheeler tonight. So the Battle of the Super Heavyweights. We're going to have a first look at Mr. Wheeler, see what he can bring to the table tonight. Apparently, I've had a look at him already, and he's a bit of a monster. Will he back it up? Find out tonight. Also, Bane needs to step up. I want Bane to be a star here today. Okay? He hasn't been a star the previous times he's been here. Maybe this is his season. Maybe he will be a future champion here at GMW. We'll find out later. Also tonight, Loco Joe is going to call somebody out. Maybe. It could very well be Bruce's cousin. He could very well be Brute's cousin as well. Definitely got the look of him, like. We'll find out how good he is. We'll find out if he's on Brute's level later on tonight. Also, Loco is going to be calling somebody out, and apparently he's not very happy with a certain Evil Eyes. More on that later on. So Mr. Loco will be calling out Evil Eyes later on. And to kick off the wrestling portion of this episode, first of all, the promo, we're going to find out and get to the bottom of what's going on, hopefully, with this whole thing with Thunder Rosa and Lady J. Is the female mafia going to be involved today in this season of GMW? Is the female mafia going to be created? There's the godmother, right there. I'm the godfather. There's the godmother. What's going to happen? We'll find out later on. Hopefully we'll have some answers. And yes, it's bad enough we have Pennywise here in GMW. He's back this season. He'll be wrestling on Tuesday, unfortunately, in a tag team action with him and Leatherface. It's bad enough we have Pennywise. But this time he hasn't came alone, and I ain't talking Leatherface. He's brought his daughter with him, and she makes her debut tonight here on GMW against Vixen, and that is going to kick off the show. So it's bad enough I have to put up with him, now I'm going to have to put up with his daughter. Sick. Tremendous. Lovely. But anyway, that is your episode here on GMW Underground today, your weekly episode here only on the Facebook page. Yes, indeed. Tremendous. Great indeed. Kill me now. But anyway, we'll see if she's any better than her father. We'll find out later. But that will be the opening contest here on this episode. And like I said, guys, I'm going to go through the main talking points of what happened Tuesdays and Thursdays episodes. You can see them now on the YouTube channel, as well as the Facebook page, as well as the Twitch channel as well. They'll be up on the Facebook page by Monday as well. And also, as well, don't forget, as well, this will be up here on the YouTube channel probably tomorrow as well. But it'll be already up on the Facebook page. We don't need to change anything. We don't need to do anything. So we'll see. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'd say by popular demand, depending on the views that I've seen, ladies and gentlemen, welcome one, welcome all to Facebook's weekly dose of GMW. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gamesmatter Wrestling. This is GMW. This is GMW Underground. We don't care when you call our name. We don't care, we are just the same. We ignore the waste and we ignore the fire. We need a miracle! Yes, indeed. Welcome one, welcome all to the debut edition of GMW Underground. Right here. Normally a show, GMW streamed on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but like I said at the beginning of the broadcast, today, ladies and gentlemen, you normally see this on the Tuesday and Thursday, but by popular demand and everything, it's here on the episode. So, welcome one, welcome on, ladies and gentlemen, to the debut edition of GMW right here on the Facebook page. That's right, facebook.com/Gamesmatter Mafia. Tonight, your main event is a #1 contenders match. Hannibal Black goes one-on-one with John Moxley, who will face Big Amish for that World Heavyweight title. We'll find out by the end of this episode. So, Lady J. Lady J, ladies and gents. Female member of the Mafia. The Wolfpack Mafia, by the way. Female member of the Mafia. Things have been a little bit weird lately. This past Tuesday, she was meant to wrestle Mercedes, the current women's champion. She was meant to wrestle the women's champion this past Tuesday. But for some strange reason, Thunder Rosa came out of nowhere and attacked Mercedes. Mercedes came to me demanding a match with Thunder Rosa. I, for some reason, booked it because Thunder accepted. But Lady J attacked Mercedes as well. So, what the hell is going on here? Are we looking at the female mafia? You know, the female Wolfpack Mafia. We may very well be, but hopefully we'll get some answers now to that as well. So we'll find out during the duration of this. I really don't know what the hell is going on. I mean, I'm supposed to be the damn godfather of the Mafia, for Pete's sake, as well as the GMW boss. But shit's not making sense at the moment, if you know what I mean. So hopefully we'll get some clarification out of this. I mean, either way, if this is the female Wolfpack Mafia, no problem, because you're looking at the godmother right there. Because either way, she's the first female of the Mafia, and she can be the leader of the Wolfpack Mafia. That's fine, of the female Wolfpack Mafia. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I mean, she tells me to trust her, so I'm like, okay, you know, whatever. You know. Good thing about being on Facebook as well, I don't have to use that friggin' mix-it up tonight. I've also turned it off a little bit tonight. So anyway, yeah, she's called out Thunder Rosa. I expected this, but what is going on? That's what I want to know. So yes, we're going to get some debuts later on here today in GMW as well. So we're going to get some look at the people. And like I said, the other concept idea for this show as well is to give people that don't get to book, you know, give people a chance. Give people more of a chance. More wrestlers, more of a chance on here, if you will. More wrestlers, more of a chance. Because, like I said on Tuesday and Thursday's episodes, I pretty much clogged up my roster. There was a lot of people on there that weren't getting used. You know, there was a lot of people on there that weren't getting used. You know, a lot of tag teams that weren't getting used. I mean, in the tag team division last season in GMW, don't get me wrong, GMW was tremendous last season, but in the tag team division last season, there were 3 teams. Mafia, Lobos, and the Trailblazers. Trailblazers were the only team, I believe, in that season, if I remember correctly. Actually, there was 2 teams that beat the Mafia that season. Lobos and the Trailblazers. Doesn't say much, does it, really? Also, there were 3 women in the women's main event as well. Mercedes, Lady J, and Amanda Drake. There was a few others, but it was mainly them 3. Okay? We all know how the season ended. It ended with Mercedes becoming women's champion. Doesn't say much, does it? You know? Doesn't say much. So, like I said, this season is about competition. Spicing up the women's division, spicing up the tag team division, spicing up the television title division, as well as the world's heavyweight title division as well. And not only that, ladies and gentlemen, as well, not only that, if by some stretch of the imagination, by hook or by crook, if things go well this season, so far, this is a test run, at least until Feel the Heat. If things go from now to Feel the Heat very well, I may very well do a separate brand. I may do the males on Tuesday and the women on Thursday. Or the women on Tuesday, the males on Thursday, whatever. I might do a separate brand for the women, depending on how things go. Okay? Like I say, I'm just running some test runs. If things work out to my benefit and to my liking, I might do. But either way, if I do go with it in that direction, this episode, this show, GMW Underground, each and every Saturday, knock on wood, each and every Saturday. If that's the case, this show will be a double show. So it'll be for the both brands. If that happens to be the case, and I go with the female and the male brand. So we'll see what happens on that one. Like I said, we've got a pay-per-view coming up at the end of the month-ish. It'll be in a couple of weeks or so. And not only that as well, King of the Ring's back next month as well. So who is going to be the King of the Ring? I might even do a Queen of the Ring, depending on how things go. I have to have a look at that as well. So are we getting the female Wolfpack Mafia? Is Thunder Rose being brought in by Lady J to be the enforcer? Is Thunder Rosa the Goldberg to me to... Is Thunder Rosa to Lady J is what Goldberg is to me? It seems that way. We'll find out on Tuesday. Right. Yes, it's bad enough I have to put up with the father. It's bad enough we have to put up with the father and his sidekick, Leatherface. But unfortunately, his father this season has brought his daughter with him. So, here we go. The debut of the female Pennywise. And she's going to go one-on-one with another debut, Vixen. So, this should be interesting. And like I say, we'll find out on Tuesday. The female mafia in GMW. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Vixen, new sensation. Hopefully. And like I said, the women's division needs to be stepped up. Like I said, 3 women in the main event scene is not good. I'm sorry. 3 women in the main event doesn't fit really, does it? It's not that. There's no. Yeah. But yeah. Hopefully that will change the season. And like I say, if everything goes well, to my liking, and I really want to do it, and to be honest with you, 90% of me wants to do it, there may very well be a women's brand. And a male brand. Male brand, women's brand. But all of it's going to be GMW. There's going to be no more, separate brands or anything like that. It's all GMW. It's all GMW. We are one big brand here in Gamesmatter Wrestling. So this is your first taste, Facebook's real first taste of GMW here on this beautiful Gamesmatter Wrestling. Yeah, Gamesmatter Mafia Facebook page. Wow. Maybe I should do a Gamesmatter Wrestling Facebook page. Well, might not too exaggerate, but anyway, it's a thought.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from your darkest fears, the Legend Killer, Clown, the Psycho Maniac.
How many names does she want? The Clown, Psycho Maniac, Pennywise. And she took more drugs than her father or something. Wow. Anyway. When she's more of a psycho than her father. Great. I have to put it with her father now this. Sick. What a joy. Yeah? What a joy. And if this woman will calm down, we'll get her an opponent out, which is Vixen. I think she's going to be a handful. Maybe if things go well from Pennywise's standpoint, at least. If any, Vixen, ladies and gentlemen. If things go well for Pennywise, I might book Pennywise on Tuesday against Colleen Masters. Because if there's anybody who needs a swift kick in the ass, it's Colleen. How about a losing streak? Never thought a losing streak here in GMW would disappoint me, and she's disappointing me, no question about that. But in any event, Right, debut time. And if anybody could share this, if you're in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, please share this stream out, get it out there and everything, and like it, and share it, and do all that good stuff. Collar and elbow tie-up, never thought I'd see wrestling starting off. The first match ever on the debut edition of GMW on Facebook. That's right, GMW is now on Facebook. If you want to see the Tuesday and Thursday shows, you have to get yourself over to Twitch, twitch.tv/GamesMatter_. But this is the very first taste of GMW, live and exclusive here on the Facebook page. Never thought I'd be doing a wrestling on Facebook, but stranger things have happened, ladies and gentlemen. Stranger things have happened. And a backbreaker. I've also came to the conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, that doing GMW here on the Facebook page, or doing streams here on the Facebook page, don't always get the views that I normally or have been getting, if you will. I find myself getting GMW on, I find myself getting more views if I premiere it early in the morning as well, which I've noticed, which is not a bad thing. It's helped grow the Facebook page a little bit, so I can't complain on that. I didn't stream a lot this week when it came to the Facebook page, ladies and gentlemen, because I was busy. So, you know, a lot of things, a lot of stupid stuff got in the way this week, I'm not going to lie. So, hopefully this week I'll be able to stream a little bit on the Facebook page. We'll see. A little bit more that I would like to have done on the Facebook page as well. We'll see. We'll see what happens this week. I might even stream on Friday. I might even stream Monday on the Facebook page as well. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Like I said, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I'm over on Twitch. You know, because I've got Red Dead Redemption and GMW as well. Saturdays, I'm going to be over here as well. But maybe Mondays, Fridays, and Saturdays, I'll be over here on the Facebook page. You know? We'll see what happens. At least there's a schedule on the Twitch channel, if you know what I mean. Twitch, you know, twitch.tv/GamesMatter_. At least there's you know, at least there's something there. All the links should be in the description, by the way. I don't know why I'm saying that on here as well, but all the links should be in the description, by the way. But we'll see. That is a slingshot, and that is Pennywise landing right across the second rope. Shades of Alexa Bliss on that handstand, the handstand heel thing there. 1, 2, and only a 2 count though. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I've had word today. If I can find my phone, there it is. 2 seconds. Also, ladies and gents, I have had word today that we're going to get another debut here on GMW. That's sort of like a Samoan driver, sit-out driver. 1, 2, and thankfully Vixen kicked out. So, apparently, ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be a newcomer coming to GMW. Granted that I can get him, of course. There's the roll of the dice as well. Granted that I can get this guy. Apparently, according to a source, his name is Mr. O.A. Mr. O.A. Mr. O.A. on the CC. Whatever that is, I don't know. So, Mr. O.A. will be making his debut. I'll have a look at this guy when I'm done with this stream. So, that's what I've been told as well. So, anyway. And apparently, Loco, if you're in the chat as well, OJJ's had to re-upload his character again because apparently it didn't match the music. Or the music didn't match. So, that's what I've got here on the Discord from his DM. Just to give you the heads up too. Anywho. Beautiful. I tell you what, ladies and gents. I'm not going to lie, guys. Pennywise has shown me something in this match. This is a pretty good match so far. And Pennywise has definitely shown me something. I've got to admit, the female Pennywise, by the way. The daughter of the original moron that is Pennywise. No? Maybe she's better than her father. I don't know. 1, 2, and just kicks out. Pretty decent match, man. There's that there's that move again. And this time she has hooked the cover. 1, 2, and she gets the victory. I gotta admit, guys, look, I hate Pennywise more than anything. And I gotta give a round of applause. That was a hard-fought win, no doubt. Oh, I guess like father, like daughter, I guess. Oh, good grief. Like father, like daughter, I guess. Yeah. Too good to be true, wasn't it, really? Yeah. Too good to be true. Anyway. Moving on. You praise her, and then she goes and does... Yeah, you praise her, and then she goes and does that. Sick. Yeah. Yeah, GG. No GG. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Right, Loco's the former World Heavyweight Champion, ladies and gentlemen. His first appearance here on GMW Underground. He's not happy with somebody. And the man's name is Evil Eyes. Not that the fact that Bad TNA can't get off to 2K19. It's not that. It's got nothing to do with that. Bad TNA, Evil Eyes wrestled on, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, Thursday, I believe. Tuesday, I believe. No, it was Tuesday because... he had that rematch with, I believe he had that rematch with Billy Paragon from Living for the Glory. Loco saw the match and saw that Evil Eyes used one of his finishing moves, which was the Loco Lock. Loco was not particularly pleased. So, Mr. Loco Joe wants a word with Evil Eyes. And it sounds like my man, Mr. Hashaholic, is having problems with his stream. Because it seems, unless my laptop's playing up or something like that, it seems to be jumping. Or glitching or whatever. But anyway. Right. Let's find out what Mr. Loco Joe wants. By the way, big thank you to everybody on Facebook that's got me past 2,300 followers. Much appreciated. I do diddly do. Copy link, I suppose. Right, just doing some quick promotions while this is taking place. As well, if I can find it. So, yes, it's Evil Eyes. Looks like Loco's learning very well from Hogan, from his Hogan feud. And yes, I believe, ladies and gentlemen, Hulk Hogan The Hulk Hogan Loco Joe 3 is fast approaching. When will that be? I don't know. Okay, when will that be? Not a Scooby-Doo. But so we'll have to wait and see on that one. So, like I say, it will. I can promise you this, ladies and gentlemen. The Loco Hogan 3, which is inevitable. I've just shared my thing up there. I love how it's a thing. But the Hogan Loco 3 will be inevitable. Will be inevitable, and it will be on a pay-per-view. Okay, it'll be on the pay-per-view. Maybe the next pay-per-view coming up. I don't know, but they are 1-1 now in matches. Loco beat him on Tuesday. Hogan won the Living for the Glory match. So a third match is on the horizon. When will that be? I have not a clue. But it won't be on the TV show. Unless I do a special show, which I've got no plans for any special GMW Dynamite shows yet. Coming up. I've got no plans for that yet. I might even do a Dynamite show here on Facebook. We'll have to wait and see. Wait and see on that one. Saturday Night Dynamite. Sounds pretty good to me, doesn't it? But, yeah, that's then. I knew Loco wouldn't like this. I mean, Loco's a former World Heavyweight Champion, multi-time Tag Team Champion, never been Television Champion, funnily enough. He's held the Tag Belts and the World Title. He's never been Television Champion. No doubt, I've been told he would like to wear that TV belt. Or he'd like to be GMW World Television Champion, but he's more focused and he's more up there for the World Heavyweight title. He would like the World Championship more than a TV title. Rachel, hello, sweetheart. Yes, welcome aboard. Rachel's one of my IRL friends, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to know who that is. One of my work colleagues, actually. And I use that term loosely. Considering. Hope all is well, hon. Yeah. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Like I say, guys, if you've just tuned in and you're new around here, I normally do this on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay? On Twitch. But considering how things have gone with my replay of my old videos that I've been posting on Twitch, on Facebook rather, I thought I'd do a show for Facebook as well. So this is the debut edition of GMW Underground, Gamesmatter Wrestling, based off the WWE 2K20. How long that will last, who knows? But yes, I am happier. I've got a course on Tuesday that I'm starting with through my therapy. I'm a little nervous about that, I'm not going to lie. But hopefully it'll be alright. So yeah, I'm doing something with myself. So it's through my therapy as well. So I'm going to leave every other idea at the moment and just see where this takes me and everything like that. But it was recommended to me by my therapist. But we'll find out what happens on Tuesday. Like I said, I think I'm doing the introduction on Thursday. I knew this would break into a brawl. You don't piss my former World Heavyweight Champion off, let me tell you. Yeah, like I said, I guess it's nervous because, I mean, I've already been through how to get connected to it. Yeah, I knew that, Loco. I'm not. It's about getting connected where things work because they told me to download the app for the thing. By the way, this is going to be a match on Tuesday. Loco Joe 1-on-1 with Evil Eyes. It's booked for Tuesday. But they told me to download the app. They said, oh, just download the app down and see what happens and everything. The app didn't even work. Oh, it didn't work that well. So I phoned them up on Tuesday and said, how am I going to get into this and everything? I need to know how am I going to sort myself out and everything. And they sent me a link. They'll probably send me another one before we actually have the meeting on Tuesday. They said they'll send it there and everything, and I'll just use it through the browser, because apparently the app's ain't working, and my Discord app's not working for me at the moment because it's causing my computer to crash, which I'm not very happy about. But I've uninstalled it and I've gave it some time off, so I don't know why it's not working very well. But I could do the course through the browser. So hey, if I did it through the application, I'd be able to see more people. But they said the only thing you'll see through the browser is the person who is talking. And I was like, I'm okay with that. You know, I don't have to see everybody. I'll probably see everybody eventually when everybody starts talking. So, or depending on who talks and everything like that. So I was like, fine with that. So it all starts this Tuesday. So we'll see what happens. But like I say, it was recommended to me by my therapist. Yeah, I'm going to need it. I appreciate the support and everything. But like I say, we'll see what happens on Tuesday. Like I say, I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted, and I'll keep everyone posted as well. But yeah, it feels good to do. But like I say, I won't know what's in store for until I do it on Tuesday. Like I say, anything could be. It could be just like a 2-hour talkative meeting with people, or it could be paperwork. I don't know. I won't know. The first one is an hour. Apparently, I've been told it's 2 hours max. Apparently, that's what I've been told. And I'm only doing this because it was recommended to me by my therapist, Alliance, now called Impact. So, but like I say, we'll see what happens. See what happens on Tuesday. And yes, I'm going to need all the luck that I need. Right, Bane. This guy has been involved in my GMW. Hasn't been. He hasn't done anything. Hopefully this season he will. The first one will be the hardest. After that will be yeah. Like I said, the first. I mean, like when I first joined the stewarding job before I met you. When I first joined the stewards and everything like that, and I first went into the West End and everything, the first day was hard because I had no idea what I was doing. And like I said, Patel could tell you that, and Rob as well a little bit, but Patel could tell you that, Chris Patel. But after that, it just gradually built from there, basically. But the first 3 years of doing that student job, I was sitting on my ass, and I didn't like that, and I stepped up. So, there you go. Things won't come to you. You have to go to it, depending on what it is, of course. That's one thing I learned out with that. Adrian Wheeler, Bane, momentarily, ladies and gentlemen, here on the debut of GMW Underground. Weekly show, which will be here every Saturday. All being well, depending on what I'm doing. But at the moment right now, considering we're in lockdown, it'll probably be every Saturday. Aiden Wheeler, that's it. Well, I said Adrian as well. Like I said, first one's always the hardest, and then we'll see what happens. I just hope I get benefits out of this, and I'm not wasting my time. There's one thing I don't like to do is waste my time doing things. That's why I don't like going on courses that much. Not saying that the courses that I've done at Borough haven't benefited me, because they have. And that's all I've ever wanted. I mean, I've done too many courses in my life that have not benefited me. You know, I've done too many courses in my life that have, never benefited me. That I've never got anything out of it. You know, if I'm going to do something, then I'm going to get something out of it. If I'm not going to get anything out of it, I want nothing to do with it. As long as it benefits me, I'm cool with that. Streaming benefits me because it builds my confidence up, talking to people and everything. I don't want that. I don't want to be doing something and wasting my time. I don't like my time being wasted. It annoys the hell out of me. Especially when it's important stuff. It really drives me crazy when that happens. Strong start from Mr. Wheeler. It could be my new Brute. If you want to know who Brute is, watch LCW. Mondays and Fridays, LCW Mayhem, LCW Chaos, twitch.tv/LocoXJoe for that. And Loco's in the chat. He's the head honcho of GMW. Of LCW, rather. I'm the head honcho of GMW. GMW is my brand. Like I said on vlogs, ladies and gentlemen, as well, do things that make you happy. That's what I'm doing right now. You know, the only thing that I've struggled with when it comes to lockdown, and I'll say this right now, I'll say this on stream right now. The only thing I've struggled when it comes to lockdown is the ability to go out. The ability to just go out somewhere. It's been a struggle. Not to mention my car, but that's a different story. But it's that's what's struggling to me. Because, like I say, I've got this. And I could be in here all the time. But the walls can cave in and, you know, and it gets to the point where you just need to go out for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever. Even if it's for a walk. But that's what's been the struggle. I've had, like, really no places to go. I've just been going to the same spots that I've been going to. Whether it's my dad's bench, whether it's Redcar, although I can't go down there now at the moment, considering what's going on and everything with the lockdown, you know, or maybe just walking around Middlesbrough, going around this route that I've got for myself and everything like that. It's good for you, but sometimes it can be repetitive and you want to do something different. And that's what I'm trying to do. Keep myself doing something different. Trying to create new stuff, doing things here, doing vlogs as well. Facebook.com/Gamesmatter vlogs as well. I haven't done any vlogs lately. I haven't done any vlogs for a while at the moment because of the weather. The weather's been bad over here. And I want to go to places to show you my places that I usually go to anyway. But I can't at the moment because the weather's been shit. Rain, ice, galore. And on a couple of occasions, the ice has knackered my car up a little bit as well. I've only got a new battery in as well. Never get a second-hand battery for your car, ladies and gentlemen, as I did. Horrible battery. But thanks to everybody who's dropped by so far, whether you've been lurking or said hi in the chat. Like I say, guys, Rachel Dodge is my IRL friend. I work with her, basically. And she's always had my back. Whether it's here, whether it's IRL, whether I've met her thing, even at work. She's always had my back at work. I do appreciate her. And that's the kind of people I want in my life. People who will have my back, who have my best interests. No. Do what you have to do. Like I say, guys, I appreciate you guys being here. Okay? If you've got something to do, do it. You know? Leave a like, watch the stream, whatever. If you've got something to do, do it. I appreciate... What means more to me, guys, is you being at my streams. If you take the time out of your day to come and see me and see what the hell I'm doing, that means the world to me. If you've got busy things to do and you've got stuff to do, go and do it. This stream is going to be up on the channel anyway. So if you want to watch the stream and you can't watch it because you've got something important to do or anything like that, the stream's going to be up on the channel anyway, so it's fine. So go and take care of your business. If you have to multitask, whatever, we all multitask. I do it a lot for some reason. But like I say, if you've got something important you need to do, go and do it. Take care of it. Don't let me stop you. Handle the business. Sickers215, thank you for the share as well. I just noticed that there. I don't know why it hasn't popped up on here, but anyway. God bless OBS. Mr. Wheel has been very impressively dominant in this match. This is an interactive series, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. I'll explain more of that later on. This is my debut here on Facebook as far as GMW goes. It's not my debut streaming. I have streamed a little bit here on Facebook. I'd like to stream more often. I was going to stream a lot more this week, but like I say, stupid stuff got in the way. I'm not going to lie. Dumb shit got in the way this week. I ain't going to lie. But I'm thinking of doing Mondays, Fridays, and Saturdays, and doing Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays on Twitch. Something for me to do over the weekend, I suppose. Like I said, there's one thing I promised myself when I started the streaming: don't burn myself out. One thing I promised myself, and I want to do that. 1, 2. Bane's improved too, I might add. I've got to admit, Bane's improved. Like I say, I appreciate everybody who's coming in, lurking, doing all that good stuff as well. That's a Bane breaker, which is a version of the backbreaker. Why he did not go for the cover there, I don't know. Don't start doing a Coley Masters Bane, please. I beg of you. Just throws him face. Nothing fancy about that, ladies and gentlemen. Just picks him up and just shuts him down on the mat. Move to the midsection. Needs to the gut and a Bane slam. I genuinely thought that was the Azrael slam. I thought he was going to do the Azrael finishing move there. I was going to say, is he been hanging around Azrael or something? Beautiful elbow. Clothesline. Beautiful cutter. Wheeler. Big body slam. And like I say, ladies and gentlemen, I've said many times, I've said it to my IRL friends too as well. I think that's the WMD, and boy did he knock him out with that. That's it, surely. 1, 2. And it is. Bane with a loss, and Aiden Wheeler gets his victory, an impressive debut in GMW. I was about to say there, Gamesmatter Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, is the closest thing I will ever get in my lifetime to running my own wrestling promotion as well. Although lately, since we've been in lockdown, it's been a struggle for wrestling. I ain't gonna lie, especially up here in Borough. The local promotions haven't been able to do anything. EPW, throw a name out there, unless I've missed something. But with this lockdown stuff going on, it's very hard for things to be done at the moment. But Aiden Wheeler, ladies and gentlemen, is your victor and a very impressive debut. Hopefully, just hopefully, I will have a big man like Mr. Wheeler that can be dominant here in GMW. I've had many of them in the past, and a few of them have turned out to be a joke. Hopefully, Mr. Wheeler will not be that joke. Hopefully, he can be dominant. But I have a little test for him on Tuesday over on Twitch, so twitch.tv/Gamesmatter_ for that. But we continue in Underground with the very first championship match here on the Underground show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is for the GMW Hardcore Championship. Now, the Hardcore title is on the line, ladies and gentlemen. These two met at Living for the Glory, which was my end of last season big spectacular, my WrestleMania show, ladies and gentlemen. And Drex retained the Hardcore Championship. These two met again on Tuesday, and I decided that if, for some reason, it was a wrestling match, it wasn't a hardcore match, it was a wrestling match, I decided this past Tuesday, if, and only if, Adrian Webb wins the match, whether it was by count out, disqualification, if Adrian Webb got the victory in that matchup, he would get a championship match. He did. He got a count out victory. And here's the match now. All leads to this. And I was going to make this for Thursday, but I thought, no. Let's have a championship match on the debut edition of GMW Underground, ladies and gentlemen. Right here. On Facebook. On the Facebook page, ladies and gents. GMW Underground. Facebook.com/GM/Gamesmatter Mafia. You know, all this time of saying /GMW and everything like that, I might as well make a Facebook page for GMW. So, with that being said, Just wait now. Here we go. The first ever championship match of GMW Underground. It's the GMW Hardcore title. Adrian Webb, one-on-one with Drex, the champion.
The following contest is
my moronic ring announcer.
Match, and is for the World's Hardcore Championship.
The Hardcore Championship of the world, ladies and gentlemen. All my belts, 8 world titles. World championships as well. And like I said, next month, the King of the Ring will be here as well. So somebody's going to be wearing that beautiful King of the Ring championship belt, which is not a championship to be defended here in GMW. It's a championship that you wear if you win King of the Ring. I'd rather have a belt than a stupid little crown going around your head. So that will be back next month as well. And I'm pretty sure that Mr. Tuberman will have to give that up unless he wants to be in the King of the Ring. He might have a chance to be a double King of the Ring winner. I think I've had King of the Ring in the past and everything like that, but I've never done anything out of it. But it really came down to that last season and everything, and this GMW, the King of the Ring, is going to be like I say, it's still got the same stipulations. Whoever wins the GMW King of the Ring will go to Living for the Glory and will be the #1 contender for the World Championship. It worked for for Tuberman. That's how Tuberman became World Heavyweight Champion. A 2-time World Heavyweight Champion, in fact, here in GMW. He won the King of the Ring. So if that could work for Tuberman, that could work for your character. Speaking of characters, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll do that during the halftime interview, I will tell you how you can be a part of GMW as well. All of that will be told during the interval as well. We've got one more match before the interval, which is Colby Jordan, Tor Helvossen in a no disqualification match. That is coming up after this match. As well, that is coming up right after this matchup. Like I say, I appreciate everybody stopping by, whether you've been lurking, you've just been wanting to know what the hell is going on, what the hell is GMW, blah, 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 blah. Appreciate you all stopping by and everything like that either way. Like I say, you don't have to, I'm not going to force you. I don't call people out if you're lurking or anything like that, not like these other streamers. If you want to come in and just watch what's going on, you're more than welcome to do so. If you want to chat to me, the option's there for the chat. Like I say, just you being here means the world to me. You taking the time out of your day to come by. I know it's a busy day because it's Saturday, but this is the only day I can probably do this as well. I do GMW Tuesdays, Thursdays, and now Saturdays as well. Granted, I have free time on the Saturday to do something. But anyway, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Hardcore Championship, the brand new Hardcore title, and I get interrupted by my ring announcer.
Weighing in at 251 pounds. And introducing the champion from Yemen, weighing in at 272 pounds. He is the Destroyer, Andre.
Drex himself, the Destroyer, with the beautiful Hardcore Championship. Now, I have made it in that form, ladies and gentlemen, the Hardcore title, because the last time I tried to make the Hardcore title, the center piece of the belt went a little bit funny, if you know what I mean. It was going a little bit funny. The centerpiece of the belt was going a little bit funny, and it was annoying the hell out of me. So I recreated it as well, and I've recreated it and freshened it up a little bit here as well. So your very first championship match on Underground, the very first championship match ever to be sanctioned on GMW Underground, and it is Drex. It's a rematch from Living for the Glory, pretty much. It's Drex and Adrian Webb, one-on-one for the Hardcore title. as well. You might see some wrestling in this match. You may see some weapons. Like I say, it's no disqualification match. It is a hardcore rules match. That means falls count anywhere. This could end up outside. This could end up in the crowd. This could end up anywhere, quite frankly. I hope in 2022's 2022's WWE 2K22, that is. I hope they improve the crowd limits, because the fact that you can only have one arena to fight in the crowd in is ridiculous in my eyes. That needs to be up a level, if you will. And then there's stuff there from Adrian Webb. Adrian Webb looking to win his first championship here in GMW. Never been a champion here in GMW yet. He could very well be a champion after this matchup. He's gone out to get a steel chair. One thing I like about 2020 more than I ever did with 2K19 is the fact that the ability they use the weapons more in this game as well. They never did in 2K19. Only a one count though. In this hardcore championship match. Adrian Webb now with Drex on his shoulders. There's the knee. And there's the bro German suplex. Matt Riddle normally does. A little short jab there. Drex with a chair. Wedges it in the corner between the top and middle rope. And a suplex. Beautiful suplex. As well. And the head. Oh my God in heaven. Oh, and he went for a chop block, but he ran into a knee. And that's even worse than grabbing the knee. Or taking the knee out, just running right, square head right in the knee. That sucks. Cover, no rope breaks, false count anywhere. So they could have a pin. They could pin on the apron for all we know, ladies and gentlemen. Because that's what it is. Combinations there from Adrian Webb. Beautiful combinations too, I might add. There's the armbar. Adrian Webb working on the arm of Drex. I think he might be setting him up for something. And Drex thinking he's Triple H. Drex now. Snapmare, roundhouse kick. Goes behind, doesn't get it. And Drex now. This is slam in the corner and throws him right across the ring. Forearm smash. Miscalculated the boot there, I think. Beautiful cross there. And Drex with the voodoo stuff, which has caught Mr. Webb off guard. Oh, maybe not. Irish whip in the corner gets countered, and then that gets countered as well. Drex now with the power and like a grab like spine buster move. Drex now taunting the crowd. No idea why he's got horns on his head, but in any event. Drex now throws Webb to the outside. Going for a dive here, ladies and gents. Like I say, falls count anywhere. This is for the Hardcore Championship. Plunger. Suicide dive through the ropes onto Adrian Webb. And arm wrench. Shot to the gut. Shot to the gut. And a shot to the gut right there as well. Move. Arm wrench there as well. And here comes Adrian Webb with that chair. Will he use that chair? He did use the chair, but it got countered. Drex counters it, throws it right back in Webb's face. Boot to the midsection. And oh, and like a straight jacket, Cobra clutch sort of A stranglehold cutter, I suppose you can call that. I might be wrong on that. That's what it looked like. Drex with his version of the bonsai drop. I didn't create this character, by the way, just to let you know. Boot to the midsection, no. Web corners. Drex now in a little bit of trouble. Like I say, falls count anywhere, guys. These two can fight on the outside. Falls count anywhere. These two like to taunt a lot. Referee likes to be out of position a lot as well. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. And Irish whip far side. Boot to the midsection, no. Lots of counters in this match as well for the hardcore title. The very first championship to be defended here on GMW Underground. And again, Mr. Webb throws Drex to the outside, the champion. He needs to capitalize. Referee in perfect position for once. 1, 2, and Drex kicks out. I say false count anyway, guys. For the hardcore title. And oh, what a shot that was. Now Drex gets thrown back in the ring. Mr. Webb after him. Ref back in the ring as well. Both Webb to the apron. And then gets knocked out to the outside. Ref can't keep up. Ref goes to the outside this time, which is tremendous. Driving the knees, taken down. Oh, and Webb with some combinations as well. Adrian Webb now. Powerbomb is it? Oh, the Drex bomb right on the outside. Why didn't he go for the cover? That was perfect. Could have went for the cover there. Didn't go for it for some reason. Drex now looking to end. And he may very well do so. That was Adrian Webb running headfirst right into the chair. 1, 2. And because of that, Drex retains the Hardcore Championship. Back to the drawing board for Mr. Adrian Webb.
Here is your winner, and still the Destroyer, Andre.
Ah, I dread to think now. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. I'm sorry, that's an absolute disgrace. Sorry, guys, I just got a little distracted there by something. Right, no disqualification, grudge match. Are these two going to be a tag team? Probably not at the moment. But these two need to settle the differences. This past Tuesday, these two had a rematch from their match at Living for the Glory. Now, after the match, Torhel Vossen took his hand and shook hands, wanted to shake hands with Colby, but then kicked him down there. Kicked him in the jackpot, pretty much. Kicked him between the legs. And then Colby, to be honest with you, probably kind of like that intensity, wanted to be tag team partners with him. Vossen, I don't think, wanted anything to do with it. And then these two got into a brawl on Thursday, and now we're down to this. So this is your first half main event of this episode, ladies and gentlemen, of this debut edition of GMW here on Facebook, GMW Underground. It is Torhel Vossen 101 with Colby Jordan. And it's no disqualifications. And I'll just put this on so you guys can watch the intro. You got Mohammed, thank you for the like. Just bear with me 1 second, guys, while I go to the toilet. Nature is calling me, and it can't wait. So while these entrances are taking place, I'll be right back. And I'm back. Yes, a new look. A new look, ladies and gents, to Mr. Colby Jordan, because I couldn't download this other character that I was using because apparently the 2K Originals things broke. So, like I said, I'll find that out later on when I'm done. But yes, ladies and gents, Colby Jordan. Hopefully these two could sort this out and maybe go on to be a tag team and dominate here in GMW. Will that be the case? Who knows? But Tor Helvossen, a new look, Tor Helvossen and Colby Jordan, one-on-one, no disqualifications. This is your first half main event here on GMW. The new GMW here on the Underground Show. As well, coming up next, tag team matches. The Aftershock take on the Frost Brothers. Damien and Xander Frost coming up right after this. Also, your main event today for the #1 contendership to the GMW World Heavyweight Championship. As well, it is John Moxley one-on-one with Hannibal Black. And also, co-main event today, ladies and gents. Co-main event, Robert Styles of the Fallen Disciples goes one-on-one with Orange Juice Jones, OJJ. So that's coming up later on as well. Mr. Vossen now with Colby Jordan. Are these two going to be a tag team partner, or are these two just going to feud? That's what I want to know. What a knee. I have no idea what Colby did there then. I have not a clue. That was probably the weirdest thing I've ever seen, ladies and gentlemen. One and only one count, though. Vossen with Colby now, looking for a power bar. Will he get it? And he does. And he gets a boot as well. NK, thank you for the follow. I'm not going to pronounce that now. I'm not going to pronounce that name. I'll butcher it. I know I will. So I'll just call you NK. Thank you very much for the follow. Not going to pronounce that name in one fair shape or form, because I'll butcher names, ladies and gentlemen. Sounds like a Jake Hager, Jack Swagger move there. I say Jake Hager, it's Jack Swagger. The WWE guys. Elbow to the back. Arm wrench. 1, 2, 3. The Luthes press there with the right hand. Oh. Suplex. Double chop. Boot to the midsection. Gut wrench. I have not a clue what he's doing, but whatever it is seems to be effective. Wow. Oh, and a vicious discus clothesline by Vossen. 1, 2, and that gets him the victory. So these two are 1-to-1, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. A vicious clothesline. No idea what he was doing here. He just had him on the shoulders like that, and I'm guessing that was like a submission hold. And that discus clothesline gets him the victory. Torhell Vossen gets the victory over, I don't know what Mr. Jordan is. I don't know what he is. Partner, friend. Anyway. Right, guys. That is the first half of this episode. I will be back right after this with part 2, with the second half of this episode, and plus how you here on Facebook can join, and not only that, Twitch and YouTube as well if you want to join. So how you can be on here. Do you want your character to be on here? Do you want your character to be GMW World Heavyweight Champion? Stay tuned. It'll be right after this.
We don't care when you call our name. We don't care, we are just the same. We ignore the waste and we ignore the fight. We need a miracle. We don't care when you call our name. We don't care, we are just the same. We ignore the waste and we ignore the fight. We need a miracle. We need a miracle. We need a
And we're back for round 2, for the part 2. Now, let me explain this, ladies and gentlemen. You want to be a part of GMW? Hope you guys have enjoyed this show so far. You want to be a part of this? You can. If you have the game, GMW, okay? If you have the game, the game's not GMW, but if you have the game, WWE 2K20, and you have a character, if you have an Xbox, I don't have the link to my Discord at the moment, but get me on Facebook on the DM. If you're on Facebook, get me on the DM. If you're watching this on Twitch, get me on the Discord. I think my Discord link is in the description. Hopefully it works, because on my Discord there is a section on my Discord where it says join GMW. You can leave your formula in there. When I say formula, ladies and gentlemen, it means instructions on how you created your character on the Xbox. So you can leave your formula in there and instructions and that, and I'll create your character for this. Or if you're watching this on Facebook, you can DM me on Facebook, DM me on Twitch, Whisper, whatever. Okay, let me know though, and I'll download it. Gala, thank you for the like. Just wondering what that was there. Right. Also, if you have a PlayStation, you don't have to do anything, except, but formula-wise at least. All you're going to do is upload your character to community creations using the hashtag GMW. That's all you got to do. Simple as that. And let me know, and I'll download it. So that's all you got to do. It's as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. Simple as that. Right. Time to fulfill a promise, ladies and gents, because we're going back now and we're on tag team counters now. The Frost Brothers, Xander and Damien, taking on the Aftershock, Pete and Scott Groves. So that's coming up now. You can see it there as well. Robert Stiles of the Fallen Disciples, unfortunately, is about to go one-on-one with Orange Juice Jones. That is your co-main event of this episode. And then Billy Paragon's going to have a talk. He's going to call out Big Amish because Mr. Paragon is in line for a television championship match. And then your main event of the evening for the number one contendership here in GMW for the number one contendership to the World Heavyweight Championship. It is John Moxley and Hannibal Black. One of them guys are going to get a shot at Big Amish. Who will it be? We'll find out later. But now, tag team action. And like I say, I made a promise to myself. And I made a promise that I was going to focus more on tag teams to get more competition for the World Tag Team Champions, the Wolfpack Mafia, the UK Collective, who are not only the World Tag Team Champions here in GMW, but they are the former LCW World Tag Team Champions as well. So, and apparently they beat AOP the other day, from what I saw. The Authors of Pain. They demolished the Authors of Pain, which, funnily enough, because the Cyber Cops made their debut this past week as well. And they've got a lot of work to do, them Cyber Cops, but in any event, coming up, in any event, I will focus more on tag teams. Tag team is this as well, because like I say, I want competition for the Mafia. Because like I say, having three, pretty much three tag teams in the main event spot of the tag team division was pretty much ridiculous. And like I say, Damien Frost is a regular. He has been a regular here on GMW. But this is his opportunity now to bring his brother in, and they're going to go, hopefully, for the tag team titles as well. Hopefully these two can bring on a good performance, because it's both their debuts as well here on GMW Underground as well, part of the GMW series as well. The first show, the first edition here on the Facebook page. GMW Underground. So here we go, people. The Frost Brothers, who are apparently big fans of the NWO. Big fans of the Wolfpack too, I might add. Are they going to be future contenders of the Mafia one day? I don't think so. I got a great tag team in the Mafia called the UK Collective. So I don't need another two. So we've got the Frost Brothers, and they're going to go up against the Aftershock. Aftershock. Here they are. Pete and Scott Groves. I went with the name because of the shirts and everything. The attire. The Aftershock. This is their debut here on GMW. This is their debut in GMW. The Aftershock. Will they cause an aftershock here in GMW? Are we looking at future GMW World Tag Team Champions? About to go head to head with the Frost brothers, Damien and Xander Frost as well. Here we go. And sort of like a neck breaker move there. And I'm guessing that's Xander Frost in the... Oh no, it's Damien. Is that Xander Frost? I believe it is Mr. Xander Frost as well. I'm just double checking, guys, because I say I don't want to get these wrong. Frost in the corner. What a kick there. That is Xander Frost in there. What's Frost doing now? Beautiful. Slingshot moonsault. That looks like what they call it, man. Little flatliner there. That's something that Silas Young does. Tags in. Scott Groves in there now with Xander Frost. Colin elbow tie-up. Goes into an arm wedge. Beautiful. It's been 2-on-1 at the moment. I think Frost needs to tag out. And he's going for that moonsault again. There it is. Beautiful. Beautiful moonsault there. Goes inside, clothesline. And Scott now tags in Pete. Pete back in. Goes for the belly-to-belly suplex. Does not get it. Well, the roundhouse kick misses. Irish whip. And a pop-up knee right to the gut. And a vicious clothesline. Damien looking to be tagged in. Alabama slam. There's the belly-to-belly suplex that my man was looking for earlier on, but didn't get it. It's been all aftershock. All around the world. Into a stunner. Groves tried to counter that there, and he ended up taking a stunner for it. And now we're getting Damien in. Finally, Xander gets out of there. Damien Frost now in with, I believe, Pete Groves. Boot to the midsection. Elbow to the knee. And a jawbreaker. Scott looking for a tag. Roundhouse kick, and another roundhouse kick. Like a roundhouse insecurity there. A pop-up Superman punch, I guess you could say. Using the knee as momentum there. Very unorthodox. And Charlie Horse, that leg. Groves now off the rope. And shoulder tackle right on the leg. While it was trapped on the ropes. I'll do damage. Clothesline, no. Spin kick right in there. Groves in a little bit of trouble here. He managed to get out of it. Cover. And a knee drop. Jawbreaker, even. I said knee drop for, I don't know. Kick to the back. Going for that knee. Beautiful knee. Knee strike there. Ref's got a 10 count. This is your very first edition here of GMW Underground weekly show, which will be here starting every Saturday. So there will be one next week, and that is it. Beautiful kick there. Another jawbreaker. Can Frost finish this off? Irish whip. Goes for the spinning heel kick. Doesn't get it. Gets the STO though. Goes for the cover. Doesn't even get a 1 count. Double team coming up with the Frost brothers. Gets a full Nelson on him. And into a powerbomb. He's going to let him tag Scott in. I think they want to beat up Scott. Hot tag to Scott. That might be a mistake. Backbreaker. Clothesline. Another clothesline by Xander. And a heel kick. Back heel kick there. Setting up. Oh, that. It's like a basement slide roundhouse kick there. Very unorthodox, but effective. And going for a cutter, which is a version, which is the RKO, I suppose. Doesn't get it though. And the aftershock. Could this be it? Is that it? 1, 2. The aftershock win it. I think Mr. Xander, Frost there got a little greedy in that match, which I believe cost them the tag team, the match really. And as you clearly saw there, Scott Groves with a version of the big ending, which he calls the aftershock. And it obviously got the victory. Great double team work from Frost Brothers though. But I think Mr. Xander got a little greedy. And the aftershock in their debut here in GMW get their first victory on the road to the GMW World Tag Team titles. Are we looking at future champions here in GMW? Kind of remind me of a Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder. Or FTR as they're called now. A little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. There's a feel about them, but anyway. We move on. Co-main event time. Robert Styles of the Fallen Disciples is about to go one-on-one with OJJ of the Wolfpack Mafia. That's right, ladies and gents. OJJ of the Wolfpack Mafia is about to go one-on-one with Robert Styles. Now, this is build-up. This is Hannibal Black's doing. Because Hannibal Black won a Battle Royal on Tuesday. This past Tuesday, he won a Battle Royal. Excuse me. Hannibal Black won a battle royal this past Tuesday to become to get a chance to fight for the World Championship. Orange Juice Jones did not take too kindly to getting thrown out of that or being eliminated by this guy, and he called him out on Thursday and got into a brawl. Now, since the fact that Cody Rhodes beat me on Thursday, for Moxley to get a chance at champion at Hannibal Black tonight, and like I say, whoever wins that match, that main event, will be the #1 contender for the World Championship. Hannibal Black has sent his henchman in, Mr. Robert Styles. And it's Robert Styles one-on-one with Orange Juice Jones. Yes, the Fallen Disciples have gone from 3 to 4 over the Christmas period. So... Robert Styles representing the Fallen Disciples. And this is your co-main event of the evening. Robert Styles, original member, back this season. Wasn't around last season, but he's back. Looking to make a name for himself here in GMW. Representing the Fallen Disciples. This is Fallen Disciples versus Wolfpack Mafia, pretty much. And like I say, Robert Styles is doing the dirty work, so to speak, of his boss, Hannibal Black. And here he comes. OJJ, Wolfpack Mafia member. Thank you for the like. Not going to pronounce that name. Yeah, I need a miracle to pronounce that name. OJJ Robert Styles, your co-main event for this debut episode of GMW Underground, only here, streamed live, only on the Facebook page. Robert Styles, Orange Juice Jones, here we go. Styles goes for a spear, doesn't get it, but gets a DDT instead. Owen goes for the clothesline, but OJJ steps out of the way. OJJ with Robert Styles of... a boot right in the face. Robert Styles of the Fallen Disciples. This is your co-main event. And OJJ tastes the ring post. Robert Styles now with OJJ. And he hits that as well. What a combination there. Boot to the midsection. What? Oh my God! What a move from Styles. Robert Styles representing the Fallen Disciples. What a move that was. Oh, and a knee. Knee to the face of OJJ. OJJ in a little bit of trouble here. And there's the knee, and there's the German suplex. The GTS into a German suplex. And there's the Fallen Days, as it's called. Robert told me that. Just don't. Oh, and a vicious elbow drop there from Robert Styles. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. In this co-main event of this debut episode of GMW. Here on the Facebook page for GMW Underground. Beautiful DDT, but kip up there from OJJ. Beautiful belly suplex. Oh, and a running kick to the back of the head from Styles. Styles is a big man. Go to the midsection. Capture suplex from OJJ. Oh, and a vicious knee. Vicious knee from Robert Styles, and just a pick up. 2 hands on the neck, picks him up and suplexes him over. You figured that one out. Like I said, referee's got a 10 count to work with. I think Styles might want to look for the full count out victory. Could be wrong. Vicious clothesline from hell from OJJ. Oh, and a boot to the midsection. Irish whip far side. Far side right in the corner. OJJ in a little bit of trouble here. With an elbow. OJJ counters that. Can he capitalize? Missile dropkick from Orange Juice Jones. 3-time television champion, as well as a former world champion too. And a former tag team champion here in GMW. Also with yours truly. And nope. Vicious move there. Goes for a choke slam. OJJ counters that into a front face lock. And another capture suplex. I think Mr. OJJ has developed himself into a suplex machine here in GMW. Right hand. Ow. A vicious right hand. Vicious right hand here by OJJ. This is your co-main event. What a roundhouse combinations there, and clothesline there. Don't worry, guys, if you've missed everything, I'm going to recap everything at the end of the show. And if you've missed anything, missed the stream or everything like that, this stream will be up on the channel once I am done. So you'll be able to watch this back as well. Beautiful spear there from Styles as well earlier on. Hot shot. Nope. Just a suplex on the outside. Nothing fancy about that, ladies and gentlemen. Just a suplex on the outside. Like I say, ref's got a 10 count to work with. But OJJ wants to beat him. Kip up there by Robert Styles. Representing the Fallen Disciples. Goes for a headbutt. But takes an elbow right in the face. And there's the whippersnapper, or the freshly squeezed cutter, as OJJ likes to call it. Orange juice indeed. 1, 2, and oh, and just kicks out. Just kicks out. Oh, and a European uppercut there. And a running boot. Catches OJJ right in the mouth. And what's he going for now? Oh, and that's a version of the Kinshasa. Uriel. Thank you for the follow. That's a suplex. Or slam. Unagi slam version of it. It's been a great match, man. Great match to kick off the episode and quick or co-main event. Great. Whoa! And a suplex right into a Kikita clutch. I don't think OJJ is one for tapping out. You never know here in GMW, but OJJ's definitely not one for tapping out, if you know what I mean. A reverse Alabama slam. That sucks, I don't mind telling you. By not taking it from the back way, but we're going face first down. That's a mandible claw, or version of it. Referee, rope break. 1, 2. Thankfully you kicked out there, because I swear the hand was underneath the rope there. Red mist coming out of Styles' mouth there. Clothesline. Great battle between these two in this co-main event here on GMW Underground. Beautiful battle. And there's that slam again. And OJJ kips up. A very unorthodox cutter, but effective nonetheless. And a version of the F5. 1, 2, and oh my goodness gracious me. About that close away, ladies and gentlemen, from getting a victory. Was Robert Styles there. Boot to the midsection. Styles pushes him in, pop up, powerbomb. And Robert Styles now with the cover. 1, 2, and seriously? How is OJJ kicking out? Not that I'm complaining, because it's Mafia. And there's the knee, surely that's it. Styles elects not to go for the cover. Goes for a cutter instead, doesn't get it. A version of the end of days. And a roundhouse kick. Why isn't Styles going for the cutter? He's a couple of moves on him there. And a right hand blocked there. High knee, ducks out the way. Boot to the midsection. Is that another? Yep, it's the cut. It's that. I think he wants to make him tap out. He wants to impress his boss, Hannibal Black. But like I say, OJJ is not one for tapping out. You have to kill OJJ to make him tap out. Throws him on the outside. Bit of an epic battle going on here between OJJ, member of the Wolfpack Mafia, not only, and I say vice captain of the Fallen Disciples. You're going to see a cutter? Nope. Fireman's carry takeover. Boot to the midsection. Version of Kinshasa. He hits it. Pulls him away from the ropes. Surely that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Surely that is it. 1, 2. I'm done. How is OJJ kicking out? Not that I'm complaining because he's Wolfpack Mafia. But holy moly. He just won't die. Look at that! A pop-up into a Hurricane Rana, for crying out loud. There's the kick. The punt kick. 1, 2. And OJJ wins it. I tell you what, OJJ showed a lot of bollocks in that match, let me tell you. Oh my days. That might be the greatest match in Underground's history. And I tell you what, that's the first episode. Definitely a contender for match of the season there. OJJ and Robert Styles. And Robert has to go back. He doesn't understand why he didn't put him away there. But Mr. Styles has to go back and tell his boss what happened. What a match. Epic match. On 4 occasions, 4 or 5, I don't know, I lost count, OJJ was beaten in that match. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Right. Billy Paragon. Mr. Paragon. As well. Right, let's find out what Mr. Paragon wants. I pressed the button, for goodness sake. Right. I believe I know what he wants, because I do believe I know what he wants, because he won a 3-way dance this past Thursday, with him, Matsuda, and Ray Wolf, which will be getting a chance at the World Television Championship. Because Ray wrestled Big Amish on Tuesday. Ray wrestled the Big Amish on Tuesday, in hopes of getting the World TV title, because he won the triple threat match at the Living for the Glory pay-per-view and got his rightful TV title shot on Tuesday, but didn't win. And like I said, Ray Wolf has not won a singles competition, a singles title here in GMW since the Internet Television title, which was last season, which was 2K19, for crying out loud. He hasn't won a television championship match since then, which is mind. It's literally mind-boggling to me that that's the case. It's literally mind-boggling, in my opinion. He's been tag team champion. He's a former GMW World Tag Team Champion, but he's never won a singles title since winning the what do I call it match. Since winning the Internet Television Championship, he hasn't won a singles title. It's ridiculous, crazy. This man is next in line for a TV title shot. Question is, he wants to know when he's going to get it. And you know what? I think I'm going to do it. I think I know when he's going to get it. But let's see what this says first. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, number 1 contender, your main event of the evening. Number 1 contenders match. John Moxley 1-on-1 with Hannibal Black. The winner gets the television champion, who is the current world heavyweight champion, Big Amish. That's right, the Big Amish is currently walking around with 2 titles. The TV championship and the world heavyweight title, because he unified them both at the pay-per-view. Speak of the devil. Back his Amish ways tonight, ladies and gentlemen, here on GMW. The new attitude of the Big Amish. It's a brand new attitude. Yes, more GMW Underground next week. As well. More GMW Underground next week. Also, Tuesdays and Thursdays, guys, don't forget it. And I might be back on Facebook on Monday. As well. Might be back on Facebook on Monday. I'm going to have a good think about it, because I might do Monday, Fridays, and Saturdays now on Facebook. Do Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays on Twitch. Depending on what I'm doing, of course. But that could be the schedule. Might be the schedule this week, too. We'll see. At the end of the day, I just want to get the hang of Facebook as well, because I'm starting to enjoy it. Facebook, well, Facebook gaming at least, is not bad. And Twitch has been very saturated and slow as of late. Not necessarily on the Tuesdays and Thursdays, because people like GMW. GMW is my number 1 show on Twitch as well. And people do pop in to say hi for the playthroughs as well that I do. And at the moment right now, I'm currently in the middle of doing Red Dead Redemption. But people want to see, people want to see a lot more. But I want to use Facebook a lot more and get used to it as well. And find out what people want over here. Because in terms of viewership and that, I think I have a better opportunity over here than I do on Facebook. On Twitch, but that's just my opinion. I don't care. Like I said, I learned a lot from last year when Mixer went down. GMW will stop talking and instead start fighting. That's right, stick them up here. Now look at these hands. See us fight as much as I do. Well, if that's the case, Big Amish, if they want to see you fight, if the Mafia wants to see you fight, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Okay? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. If the Mafia wants to see you fight, if you think the Mafia wants to see you fight, how about we do this? Depending on the outcome of this, like I say, I'm kind of hanging on until the end. At least trying to. GMW today. It seems that any blowhard can come out here and ramble on and on. Not supposed to do coming out here. Me, I'm the type of guy that prefers action to words. Okay. It's true, to be fair. He does. That's why he's the unified champion. And I think he's just put... he prefers action to words. I think he's about to get action as well. Oh! Paragon just headbutted the Big Amish. I hope he doesn't regret that. Oh my God. Mr. Paragon. Boot to the midsection by Paragon. Knee to the gut. Running knee, or running kick, whatever it was effective on the Big Amish. The current heavyweight champion of the world. And world television champion too, I might add. This is what it's about for Billy Paragon at the moment. It's the world TV title. Paragon off the ropes. Dive through on the television champion. Paragon sending a message to the world TV champ. They want to fight. Paragon wants to fight him. Amish goes back in. Amish says, not today. Not today. Well, I'll tell you when it's going to be. Here it is. Next Saturday, right here on GMW Underground. Big Amish defends the World Television Championship against Billy Paragon. That will be your main event next Saturday. Big Amish defends the World Television Championship against Billy Paragon. That's your main event next Saturday. And I cannot wait to see that match. Paragon takes it to the TV champ. Is Paragon going to be your next television champion? Tell you what, we've seen a different side of Billy, man. season. But now, guys, we are coming down to this. This is the main event. It is a wrestling match. And it is for the #1 contendership to the World Heavyweight Championship. The GMW World title. It is Jon Moxley, former AEW World Champion, against Hannibal Black, the leader of the Fallen Disciples. Whomever wins this wrestles Big Amish at the first pay-per-view of the new season for the World Championship, unless I decide otherwise. And I will announce that on Tuesday on Twitch, twitch.tv/Gamesmatter_ as well. This all came about. Hannibal Black won the Battle Royal on Tuesday to get a contender for the World Championship. Hannibal Black unfortunately won it. Cody Rhodes beat me on Thursday, made me tap out, which got his... because I screwed Jon Moxley out of the GMW World title at Living for the Glory. Cody got a little bit of revenge on Tuesday, making me tap out, and Moxley is now in this match. So whoever wins this match gets a chance at the World Champion. And here we go. Your main event of the first edition of GMW Underground. And I don't know about you guys, I have really enjoyed tonight. Like I say, here's to more GMW Underground. GMW Underground, weekly thing here on the Facebook page. And I'm loving this, ladies and gents. GMW Underground. A weekly show which takes place here on a Saturday as well. I'm thinking about playing with the times. I might change it till 8 o'clock next week, 8 p.m. UK time next week. So we'll see what happens. Or I might just stick to 7. I'll think about that during the week. But like I said, I'm trying to play around with the times and everything. But I might just stick to 7. Or after 7, whatever. Well, thank you to everybody who's came in today for this episode. And thank you to everybody who's checking this out wherever you may be watching this. Whether you're watching this on the Twitch channel, whether you're watching this on YouTube. I don't need to put it on Facebook, because it's already going to be on Facebook. Anyway. I need to... I need to upload some things as well, which I forgot to do. I hate my phone sometimes. Hannibal Black, the leader of the Fallen Disciples. Moxley's in the ring. A former GMW World Champion and a former GMW World Television Champion as well. But Hannibal Black will be looking to be GMW World Heavyweight Champion. God help me. But the winner of this match will wrestle the World Champion Big Amish probably at the very first pay-per-view. Next week, the Big Amish on this very program, GMW Underground, will defend the GMW World Television Championship against Billy Paragon. That is your main event for next week. That will be the main event for next week. Billy Paragon challenging the Big Amish for the World Television Championship. So here we go, main event. Who is going to be the next challenger for the Big Amish and that heavyweight championship? Jon Moxley, former AEW World Champion. He wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the Executive Vice President of AEW. Early advantage, Moxley. What a beautiful counter there from Moxley. I'll give the son of a bitch credit. Moxley's been in a foul mood since he lost the World Championship. And he wants that opportunity back. And thanks to Cody, he's got this opportunity. And if he beats Hannibal Black tonight, he will get his rematch. That's a hot shot. headbutt. Damn, it's an angry Moxley. Spins him around and clotheslines him from behind. The man known as the Death Rider in Japan. And current IWGP United States champion, if I'm not mistaken. Only a one count though. Roundhouse kick. A high ankle slam. Hannibal Black now with Moxley. Kick to the back. Oh, kick to the leg even. Combinations by Moxley. Moxley wants a chance at that World Championship. At the moment right now, he's all over the former television champion. Uranagi slam. Hannibal Black smartly rose to the apron at least. Trying to create that space and get away from Moxley. And he does. Slingshot uppercut by the former television champion. But Moxley back up. Moxley means business in this matchup. But Hannibal Black did sell that knee to the back and then gets DDT in there for his trouble. And the game is glitched, so I'm going to restart the match. Sick. The game is glitched, so I'm going to restart the match before it even happens. So, here we go. Ring the bell. I think Moxley's playing games with me, ladies and gentlemen. Well, he's trying to play mind games. Anyway, the match has been restarted. Collar and elbow tie-up. Roundhouse kick. Hannibal Black now hopefully can be in firm control of this. Moxley now with Hannibal Black. Boot to the midsection. Suplex. DDT off the ropes, I suppose. I guess you can call that a single-arm paradigm shift, I suppose. Just me. Okay. Sounded good in my head, I'll be honest, but anyway. Discus forearm by Hannibal Black. Hannibal Black, former television champion, like I was saying. It's a former GMW World Champion against the former GMW World Television Champion in this main event here on Underground. And Moxley trying to play games, trying to mess with my mind, trying to ruin my main event. I'm not going to let that happen. Irish whip. Deep arm drag from Moxley there. He's been watching Steamboat too much. Goes for the clothesline, but Black kicks him in the gut and then takes it into a rocker dropper, which is a version of the famous and a vicious knee on the former World Heavyweight Champion. Clothesline, no. Moxley trying to get back into this. And sort of like a boss man slam move there. Moxley has used that move before. Moxley now. Only a one count though on Hannibal Black. This is your main event. Wrestling takedown from Moxley. Former AEW World Champion and current IWGP United States Champion as well, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me on that if I'm wrong. Forearm smash after that Uranagi slam. Boot to the midsection by Hannibal Black. Swinging neckbreaker. Kind of like a version of the shake, rattle, roll made famous by the Honky Tonk Man. Oh, and one count only. And beautiful reverse DDT slam there. Clothesline. Mangesh, thank you for the follow. Boot there, missile drop kicks in the back of Hannibal Black. Moxley in control. Beautiful clothesline roll through there. Roundhouse right. Only a 1 count though. Oh, he's going for that jab, didn't get it. Hannibal beats him to the punch. Sleeper hold by Hannibal Black. Which one of these guys is going to get a number 1 contender? Is going to be the number 1 contender for the World Championship? Hannibal Black in the corner. Moxley in trouble. Moxley's stupidity caused the restart of this match. That's a running neck breaker. Moxley looking to end Hannibal Black and go on to face the Big Amish in a chance to regain the World Championship. Cover. It's a running knee strike, but Hannibal Black kicks out. Knee to the gut. Or elbow to the gut even. Right hand clothesline. And sort of like a pop-up Superman punch there from Hannibal Black. Black in control. Working on the arm. Looking to break the arm. And does so. And there's a version of the Sister Abigail. Into the cover. Needs to watch the ropes. 1, 2, and just kicks out. Could have caused a rope break there, but he didn't. Hannibal Black. Oh, sort of like a go behind, right hand, go behind. On the roll through into the paradigm shift. Cover 1, 2, and Moxley is number 1 contender. Jon Moxley is the number 1 contender for the GMW World Heavyweight Championship. And yes, unfortunately, there will be a rematch at the very first pay-per-view, and it will be Big Amish defending the world title against Jon Moxley. Except this time it's going to be a lot different than Living for the Glory, let me tell you. And I will make that decision this Tuesday on GMW on Twitch. Great match, despite Moxley's shenanigans. But Moxley is the number 1 contender for the GMW Heavyweight Championship of the World. And you can thank Cody Rhodes for that. You can thank Cody for that. Right, let me give you a recap and then I'll wrap this up. Right, we kicked off this debut edition of GMW Underground here on Facebook. We kicked it off with Lady J and Thunder Rosa. Are we looking at the female mafia? Hopefully we'll get a little bit more. We've got a little bit of glimpse here today because these two are now formed a tag team. Is this the mafia? Is Thunder Rosa the enforcer of this female mafia? We'll find out hopefully on Tuesday. Pennywise's daughter impressed me quite a bit, I must admit. She beat Vixen in the debut. Loco Joe and Evil Eyes got into a little confrontation, and this Tuesday on GMW, it will be Loco Joe one-on-one with Evil Eyes. Aiden Wheeler, a very impressive debut here on GMW. He beat Bane. Drex is still your hardcore champion by beating Adrian Webb. Torhel Vossen, very impressive against Colby Jordan as well. And I believe now these two are one-to-one now in this little rivalry that they're having, even though they're supposed to be tag team. I don't know where they stand. The Aftershock gave Frost Brothers a really big aftershock, and I think Xander Frost was a little greedy in that match, but the Aftershock ain't complaining. They get their first victory in GMW. In what was an absolute classic, in my opinion, Robert Styles one-on-one with OJJ, and OJJ gets the victory, even though Robert Styles had him beat on 4 occasions. Jack Bush, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the like on the stream. Yeah. Billy Paragon got into a confrontation with the World Heavyweight Champion, who is the current television champion, and I've made the match. Billy Paragon, one-on-one with the Big Amish next week, right here on GMW Underground for the World Television Championship. The GMW World TV title will be defended right here next week on GMW Underground. And as you clearly saw in the main event, Hannibal Black and John Moxley. John Moxley is now #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, whether I like it or not. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Hope you guys have enjoyed GMW. Hope you guys have enjoyed GMW Underground. If you want more GMW, get yourself over to the Twitch. The link is in the chat on the pinned comment there as well. It is Gamesmatter _ on Twitch, twitch.tv/Gamesmatter_. There will be more GMW next week here on Facebook. GMW Underground 2 will be here next week. Episode 2 will be here next week as well. It'll be Hannibal Black one-on-one with Hannibal Black will probably be in action as well, but the main event for next week will be Billy Paragon one-on-one with Big Amish for the World Television Championship. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in. I am going to go and chill now. And I'll see you next week for more GMW Underground. I'll see you during the week here on Facebook as well. I'll probably be streaming Mondays and Fridays, depending on how things go. But I'm aiming to be here Monday and Friday. But I'll be back definitely here next week for GMW Underground. So have a great weekend, great rest of your weekend. Hope to see you on Twitch as well. Twitch.tv/Gamesmatter_. Thank you all. GMW out. Good night, y'all.